And just to show you if you've never seen this before, this is your turducken. It's kind of hard to make it out, but these are the drumsticks right here that are tucked up. They have the bones in them still. There's bones in the drumstick and the winglets here. Then the turkey is got a boneless chicken stuffed inside of it, and then two duck breasts stuffed into that. And then they add whatever dressings or stuffings or what have you that you might like to impart in that. So now we're going to transfer it to. Well, wait a second. I need some foil. That needs to be lined. Angel, get back. And then, of course, before I put it in there, it has been injected with a bunch of Tony Chachere's. This is the roasted garlic and herb. A very good flavor. So now we're coated with. You've got our salt and pepper on the outside. We'll transfer it to our pan. And like I said, as you can see, I mean, there's all the bones have been pulled out of this except for the wing bones, and then it's meshed in the net. So this one is around 11 pounds. I just got a small one because it's just for me. And you cook this at 350 for 45 to 50 minutes a pound. So yeah, I mean this is a 6 hour bird to get this in to with the turkey, the chicken, and the duck, because it's so dense to achieve that 165 degree interior temperature. So, and of course I got my jumbo meat thermometer to go in there that'll get down to the core of it. So after that, now you wrap it up and send it in to let the oven do its job. And hopefully like I said, my oven with the smashed, you can see, I mean, the whole thing, the door's falling apart, but hopefully it'll I'm gonna be nursing those temperatures to make sure it stays at the right temperature, because it fluctuates wildly now. But all the ovens have been cleared out of Homa since the hurricane. Everybody's had to replace kitchen stuff, so that's been an issue trying to get it up. A very happy Thanksgiving to you all, and thank you for joining me on this special Bayou Gold Guy episode. I am Bayou Gold Guy. As you can see, I've got my little sidekick behind me once again, my little shadow. And I'm doing a special Thanksgiving Day gold today, something that's been discontinued now since I bought it. So it should be pretty fun to see. So let's turn to the new gold epicenter of South Louisiana, this table, and see what it's got for us. Well, I hope everyone has had a wonderful Thanksgiving. It's full of turkey and tryptophan, and we're going to fall asleep watching this video. So better get on with it quickly before I lose the audience here. Our package came in the standard bubble wrap package, and I think you recognize from the bag probably what this is. It is a bag of GOLDBAY's rare quartz gold pay dirt. And this is a 3-pound bag. Comes with 3 grams in it. And it is their, like I said, their rare quartz gold. I ordered this on 11/12/21, right when Dave was about to start raising his prices, and he had the promotion going of, come in, get your orders in before he raised the prices at midnight. And I saw it when I went on there, and I saw that this stuff, he's had this. I wanted to buy this back whenever I first started in April, and I put it off because I had just started doing this, and I wasn't buying Quartz Gold, it was different back then. He was offering like I think it was $100 for the gram bag of it, but it was always out of stock, and then it was just then it was never never available. And then just recently, this came up as being in stock. They was carrying this again, this rare quartz, but in 3-gram bags for it's regularly $203.95, but it's been on sale for $179.95 for a 3-gram quartz bag. But you can also do like he does on a lot of them, where you can add like 2 grams to get extra large gold, and that's what I did, was added 2 grams for $139. So this is a 5-gram bag of the rare quartz specimen type gold with bigger gold. So the total order was $313.95 for 5 grams. Postage on it's $13.95. So $327.95 is the total money, but I don't count postage on mine. So the gold value, this is $313.95. So, but like I said, I ordered it on the 12th. On the 13th, when I went back on look, it was not on the site anymore when he raised the prices of his gold. So I probably bought one of the last bags that went out from him. It's not even on the site at all anymore. I went to look it up to get some more details about it before we did this, and nope, nothing. So it is gone again. So this is not something that's available, and I don't think anybody's done a review on this stuff since he reintroduced it in this form. I think I'd seen a video before on it whenever on his old bags that he had, but yeah, so it's been, like I said, since April there was none of this. The end of April there was none of this available anymore, and this is the first time that it's come up. So I'm really glad that I got it when I did, because like I said, it is it's not even doesn't even exist on the site anymore. So, but this one weighs 3 pounds 5 ounces. I weighed it up for a 3-pound bag, so we got over our weight. And you can see it's not the red clay. So that's what I was really happy about, because if y'all remember and saw the video on the crystalline gold he has, that was in red clay, and that stuff, was I've still got red clay on stuff from that. But this stuff, it's not really, it looks like it's moist. It feels a bit, it's not dry or dusty or anything. So it is, compared to what I think of as GOLDBAY, it seems like it is a bit more sandy and not dry. So that being said, it looks like I'm not seeing anything standing out there on it for us. So I'm guessing the thing to do with this would probably be to run it through at least usually GOLDBAY has is known for having the large filler rocks in their stuff. So it's not too wet to clear out there. So, but as you can see in this stuff, obviously it's all small stuff, so it's not the usual big filler rock. So, but that's the thing when you're getting this quartz type gold. It's being sold at I think about $60. What did I figure out at $300? Yeah, right at $60, a little over $60 a gram. But you're not getting gold weight and all that. That also includes the quartz material that it's attached to, or is attached to it. So that's one of the things about getting this stuff, that it's hard to value it out, and especially if you've got some nice pieces that are real specimen pieces out of it, then same thing, it's worth more than the going rate on it. But I haven't seen anything really pop up going through this that's sparkling or standing out. So bigger quartz, bigger crystals. I'm looking for a bigger crystal there, and nothing's jumping out. So, all right, let's we'll see what. Oh, I think something did just jump out right there. So there's our first piece of quartz, and you can see that's really a pretty neat looking piece of gold there. But yeah, for the weight, whatever that weighs out to, you can see that the majority of it is rock and not gold. But for that kind of look on on a piece of gold, that's when you wash it off. And again, I don't know if this stuff will need to be cleaned. Probably in the same solution like I'm going to do on my crystalline gold that I haven't cleaned yet. So see about doing that as well. So all right, get me set up here. I got the Garrett over here. Get the other set up and we'll go. All right, so I'm guessing that this under kitchen strainer size stuff is probably taking the place of the filler rock in the normal bags. Just like the red clay was just a medium to carry the crystalline gold in. Whenever I did that, nothing was in that stuff at all. It was all just there to take space. So I'm betting that's probably what this is. I don't think we found anything at all in the red clay under kitchen strainer size off that other last GOLDBAY I did with that crystalline gold. But I know sometimes there are smaller pieces of quartz gold that get into this, but we'll just have to see. But I'm betting that there'll probably be nothing in this. We'll go through this first pan real quick and check it out and see how it looks. But yeah, like I said, I was real lucky to get the order in when I did. If I'd have waited another day, it would have been gone again for however long it's going to be away until the next time he puts it out. But like I said, I've wanted some of those since I first started doing this because I thought it really looked cool. And like I said, I had just started ordering gold in April and did my first video in May, so I wasn't starting out with collector gold. I was just trying to get some gold over a half a gram at a time at that point still, and my first gram and stuff like that to do. So and then about a month after doing it, like I said, at the end of April and going into May, it's whenever I decided I still wanted to get a bag of that, for the. I think it was like $70 or $100 for the gram. I can't remember now, but at any rate, like I said, it was not available anymore when I was wanting to order it. But it still had a site on there. It just said sold out all the time. And like I said, now it's I couldn't find it on the site at all. So wind's gusting. So I know people all around, I've got people all around the world that watch some of these videos. So everyone in Canada that watches, and the UK and Australia and over in Europe, my analytics show a few places now. So thank you for joining me on this. And although you don't per se celebrate Thanksgiving as we do here in America, I hope you're having a thankful day and a good day in wherever you may be at this time, and are enjoying family and friends and the spirit of the season at least. It's kind of a tough one for a lot of people down here this year. Things have not been going well over the last 8-9 months, as we all know. And actually coming out have the gall to suggest people not forego your turkeys. Don't get turkeys this year. Yeah, right. You good luck with that. I have the turducken. All right. Well, damn, I had a little more in here than I realized. And there is some, we didn't do a magnet test on this, but you can see some black sand at the bottom of that. Little bit of material there looking like there's a little gold chunkiness to it. I'm still in fine mode from the 9-finger mining Kinky's impossible pay dirt that I did. I just washed that thing down there, didn't I? That's a rock or a chunk. But yeah, we got some little pieces there at the top. I don't really see any quartz showing up on them, but that's all right. That's cool. So we actually have some material in this under kitchen strainer stuff. So very cool. That'll make it even more fun. We've got 3 pounds of this stuff. So there we have it. I forget now what I was just saying whenever I left off on seeing the gold. So whatever it was, yeah. So I'm going to do a little less this time, and we'll see what it gets, and I'll be back. All right, well, we got a couple more little pieces that came up in the bottom of that last pan, but I was thinking I keep seeing the magnetite show up in the bottom, and or the black sand showing up at the bottom, and yeah, for a GOLDBAY dirt, that's quite a bit of magnetite compared to what I usually see from the stuff I've gotten from GOLDBAY before, not counting their red clay, but just their regular pay dirt. So that's a pretty good amount there, and it's damp, so it's caught up in the sand. So, but you can see where it's the second pickup there from the top. So like I said, I mean, it's not a lot in there, but for that much, even, it seems like a pretty good amount for a GOLDBAY. So, but all right, that's it. But yeah, there's apparently gold throughout this this pan, so that's gonna be fun to get through this. But the real show is gonna be in this, and trying to make sure you see what comes out, because a lot of times that stuff you may not recognize it as being gold or gold bearing quartz until you see the piece on it. So, all right, that's it. I'll be back. Well, I'm still working through this stuff, but you can see I've had at least, this is the first one that's only had one piece of gold in it at the bottom of the pan, but you can see there is a good amount of black sand that hangs in there. So like I said, it's a little unusual for what I've had from GOLDBAY before. So it's and it's a little bit challenging just because the water stays. I mean, I'm working out of the same pan, but I don't think this is the kind of stuff you could really pour off the color. It would still be discolored, but maybe not. I've just been keeping it in this one, but yeah. So there's been gold in every pan of this small stuff, little pieces. So that's cool. Well, all right, I've made it through the less than kitchen strainer size stuff, and that's the gold we got out of that. I can't really tell if it's got any quartz characteristics in it or pieces or not, but if you notice that fine flower gold there, that's left over from what I was talking about earlier, 9-finger mining. That little band around the top there is what was still trapped in the pans in the bottle, I guess, from Creed's Kinky bottle, the Nightmare Dirt. Yeah, that's what I was talking about whenever I couldn't remember what we were discussing there in between finding gold. But yeah, that Kinky's vial that I did in the last video was horrendous. It definitely's got to be. I mean, I don't see how it can't be the toughest pay dirt out there to do. And black sand and that flour gold, and it's just like I said, it's still on my pans, in the edges and in the grain of them. So all right, well, I'm gonna kick this over to the side and break out the Garrett for this, and keep my small stuff in this pan separate from the bigger stuff, so I can go back to it easier to check for those quartz crystals. So get this filled up and we'll go with that. Well, all right, now it's showtime. Shouldn't need much jet dry for this, but we're not going to do a lot at a time because we're going to have to be. I have no idea how this stuff is going to react compared to rock with gold on it compared to rock with no gold on it. You'd expect that, yeah, I should have been pouring off that other stuff. I would have had cleaner stuff. I didn't think about it when I was doing it, starting it. But that's all right. It was a lot to go through, and a pretty good amount of gold out of it, and find it in every pan, find some in every single pan. So that was really cool. But yeah, I mean, as far as washing this stuff out, I mean, maybe I should, I'm not even sure how you address this, panning it. I guess, when you get done, if you don't have any gold, or if you don't have enough, then you washed a bunch of it out in the panning. So I guess we'll just rock it through and see what holds up like normal. I know when I see a piece of white quartz like that, it could be a potential gold bearer, I would think. But there's a lot of pieces of white quartz like that in here, so that's my one specimen piece I'd gotten from Gold Nugget Sales, was the white quartz with the lacy gold on it. Looks like an iceberg with gold on it. Very cool. But I guess you kind of count on the gold shining a bit. Like I said, I'm hesitant to wash anything away without seeing it flow by. But there's probably, there's not that. I mean, 5 grams sounds like a lot, but I mean, that looks like it might have been a piece of something, but it just looks like it's black. But yeah, 5 grams sounds like a lot, but when it's on chunks of quartz with the gold, it could just be 6 or 7 pieces even. Yeah, it's but it said extra large gold for that extra 2 grams added. So I'm not seeing anything showing up in there that looks goldish or specimen like. We'll go with a little bit less at a time, so as to be able to observe it better. wash down. Rinsed off. Again, nothing jumping out at all at me. Just doesn't feel right to just pan it out though. A lot of pieces of that very white quartz. So we're definitely on the right track. We're on the quartz track. Man. At least that other piece, when we did see it, whenever in the dirt even, it stood out. So that's what I'm counting on, this stuff catching your eye. As it rolls through, flips over, gives you the shot of that, the glimpse of that side that's got some gold on it as it's moving around, if it's not a lot. Again, not seeing anything that's holding at the top or looking like what we're looking for. So, like I said, it may just be a very few pieces in here amongst this stuff. Oh, geez, you think we'd have hit a piece by now, since we had one pop up first thing. Yeah, like I said, I just don't I saw that little color difference on there, but that's not gold. Again, I'm not seeing, I'm seeing that there's a shine. There's some shine coming out. It's too flat to pick up, but it is it's not a quartz gold, but it is a a little flat piece of gold. It sucked up, so well, it caught the gold, and it definitely stood out. So hopefully, when we have some quartz pieces with gold like that on it, it'll present itself to us. In the meanwhile, this is giving everybody time to get that other piece of pecan pie or pumpkin pie, or grab that extra turkey leg. This is about the time of night when this is premiering that those turkey sandwiches start sounding really good from the leftovers from when you had had dinner in the middle of the day. So, all right, I'm not seeing anything else in there, so, well, damn. A little bit more. I know as soon as I pause this, and first thing will show up a nice chunk of quartz with gold on it that we haven't seen yet. Alright, this is going to be the one that's going to give us something the first time. Right? I think there we have it right there. If I've been zoomed in all this time, that is a nice a nice piece of quartz gold right there. That looks very cool. Looks kind of like that. Looks like that crystalline to some part, except for when you flip it over and you see that the rock on the back side and the gold on this side. So and you hear it. It hits the pan. I'll bet you that's. I always guess short, but I'm betting that's. I'm betting that one's at least 0.3 of a gram. I hope I haven't been too zoomed in for too long on that. I'm not paying attention. Looking for quartz. And it looks like we've got us another. That might have been I don't know if that's the one we found first or not. But, that's another nice piece of gold with the not too much rock taking up spots on it, but that's a pretty piece right there, man. That's really nice. I like that. So cool. And again, a nice that's got to be at least 0.3, I would think. Maybe 4/10. No, that's probably a 0.5 gram. That's thick and chunky. So all right, I told you this pan would be the one. We're just running out of we're running out of material, so it had to be, right? So all right, well it did show up pretty well. So I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this one down, and I keep zooming in like that. Oh, let me zoom in. All right, and I'll be back in a minute. Actually, I'll be back in 1 second, because as soon as I cut it off, there was another piece that popped up there. A nice little chunky piece. Again, this looks like that crystalline gold that I'd gotten from him the last time, with that character and the dark contours in it. Nice little piece there. So, all right, well, it's still. Let's rock it through and see if there's something else before I cut the camera again. All right, I'll go through it. Well, I think I just rinsed off a piece of gold into my tailings. I'd seen looked like a little small disc, kind of round piece of gold in the center of the rocks when I started washing the pan out. as I was washing the pan out, and when I got down to the bottom, it wasn't in there. So either it washed out, it's in the rocks there, or I was seeing something that wasn't gold. So I'm not. But if there's an issue, I'll definitely be going back through these and double, triple checking these rocks to make sure I didn't miss any quartz. But it looked like it was pretty damn shiny. So these are smaller pieces here. Again, nothing's jumping out. Let's see. I just don't know how that little piece would have gotten through all those rocks over the riffles. Maybe I was spending too much time washing it out, looking for the quartz, and didn't stratify it in between enough or something. Maybe like I said, it was. I sure was surprised when it wasn't a little piece of shiny gold in the bottom of it. So. Okay, nothing's showing up in that, so I'll rinse through this and I'll start another one. Yeah, it looks something like that whenever that was in there before. I don't know if that's it. I don't know. That can't be it because I rinsed out the pan. But yeah, there's another little solo piece there left at the bottom. So we'll add it to the collection. All right, we're starting to run out of material there. All right, what do we got in this here to impress us? Well, I'm seeing a nice chunky little piece right there. We can get a shot on it. Very pretty. Looks like there's a little bit of, I don't know if that's just water or I think that's a little bit of quartz in there in the nooks and crannies there. So, all right, that's a good one. A little tick. I bet that one's probably at least a tenth of a gram. So, all right, nothing's jumping out here, so we'll pan it down. Have a little sip. I'm enjoying the seasonal drink of custard nog. I was never a big eggnog fan. I'd always get some. I like the Borden because it tasted more like vanilla than the noggy eggnog. But now they've come out the last few years, 5 or 6 years, I guess. They have this custard nog, which is like a vanilla, basically a vanilla shake, very thick and really good. You throw a little Bacardi in there with it, some ice cubes, shake it up, a little squirt of whipped cream on top. It's a nice holiday drink. It's very tasty. You can very easily drink several of them rather quickly. It's like It's like a vanilla Bacardi shake, basically. But so yeah, it's what made a little holiday beverage to get through this rare quartz gold. And it has been rare because we're not finding a lot of it. I didn't know it meant that kind of rare. That just means there'll be more at the bottom of this, right? The good stuff, last good stuff's hiding in the pile. So I guess the eternal question should be asked: jellied cranberry sauce or whole berry? Ocean Spray jellied. That's the ticket. Always been the ticket for our family. And subsequently, since I have been away from home all my life, I've always gone with the jellied cranberry sauce. I like to slap a piece on that leftover turkey sandwich. Alright. We'll do that much and leave the... There ought to be something good in this one, because this is some of the bigger chunks that are left, it looks like. Oh, there you go, man. That is an impressive little piece right there. Look at that. Holy cow. That is beautiful. I'm really liking this stuff because, I mean, that's a solid chunk of gold right there with a little bit of quartz in it. That's the kind of stuff that's a real specimen piece. That's very nice. I'll bet that's 0.8 of a gram, maybe a gram. Actually, maybe even more than a gram. But that is look at that. That's beautiful. Very cool. Very heavy. And look at there. There's another one. Yeah, they were saving them up for us at the end here. Look at that one. It looks like that's just gold. I don't see any quartz. Well, yeah, that's what it is. That's quartz. I thought that was gold on that. That's the rock on it there. And then you flip it over and you got the gold coating it. Look at how it's kind of lacy around it. Beautiful. Man, that's a beautiful piece right there. I'm really happy with that. Even though it's got more rock than gold, though it's the way that it's laid out. Now we're getting where we're there's a little chunk of gold right there on the side. That'll be for the snuffer bottle. So, all right, man. I think we got the bulk of the goodies out of that one. There's a couple of pieces of smaller gold down in there. So I need to have at least 2 of these whenever I get to the bottom of this and not have it washed out into my tailings. But at least since I did these separate, I don't have to go all the way back through all the silt to find that one piece here in the rocks. I can run these through the kitchen steamer, the steamer basket. Knock some of the bigger stuff out of the way and get down to that. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that one looked like a little disc. It looked like a little gold disc in the center of the pan, flat. Unless I was just seeing something totally different. There's our There's one of our pieces showing up on the edge there. All right. And there we have them. That looked like that was, maybe that was something like what I saw before, because that kind of has that look there, but that's just a rock. That's what I saw in the center of the pan before. It looked just like that. So maybe I didn't lose it. Maybe it went like it was supposed to, right out with the material. So all right, we're down to the our last bit here. I'm not sure if that bigger one piece, that bigger piece, is the one that we saw first whenever I just started this, or if it was a different piece. It looked like it was the same one, but I'm just not sure if it is. But we're about to find out whether it was or not. If there's another one in here, we will know soon enough. But at least I won't feel so bad if I don't find it when I go back through this here when I get done. Wondering where the hell my gold went. All right, well, that might have been those last pieces in that last pan might have been the end of the show. There's a couple of nice, a few nice chunks there right along the top, but I'm not seeing anything quartzy sticking out of it. Well, that's been fun. It's definitely a different kind of panning looking for this stuff. I just wonder what if you just gotten the 3-gram bag without adding the other two. I guess it'd be small. It said smaller. It would have been smaller gold because this was larger pieces, so you wouldn't have. It would have been, I guess, more little smaller chunks. But yeah, I'm real happy with the gold to quartz ratio that I've seen off of those so far, from what I could tell. Because I have seen some pieces, on, like in his ad form that was, I don't know what something was going on behind me. There was a lot of rock and a little bit of gold on a few of them, And it's like, man, well, that wouldn't be necessarily the best thing to have but yeah, like I said, the gold on these is very, very nice. And even the pieces that have a little bit more quartz in it have that, like that one with that lacy look to it. It's really, really nice. And a thank you goes out to my good friend John R. Prospecting. I got in my 50 specimen case today. With the little round specimen jars that they're in a black plexiglass topped case. 5 rows of 10, and he'd gotten one and was telling me about it. So I picked one up. It came in today, so that was that looks pretty cool.
we're talking about what we're gonna do over for Christmas, New Year's, if we're gonna try to put something together. He's anxious to see some of that Arizona gold from Miners Depot. Bring the Miners Depot network back online and go through the bags of the Arizona version of what we did with the Alaska. We were thinking about he's really wanting to get a jug, a half ounce of at least 15 and a half gram jug. But I don't know that I'm ready to. I haven't done more than I think 5 grams at the most that I've gotten at a time. So I've still got some bigger bags to get up to before I go jump to 15 grams. There's some pretty little pieces there. They're kind of flat, no quartz to them, just gold. I'm not wanting to go up the tube. There we go. Needed some good suction in there to get those up. Well, all right. I'm sad to say that's the end of it, because it's fun finding those those specimen pieces like that. Really cool. But yeah, I mean, check that out. That is some impressive chunks of gold there. Very nice. So is that 5 grams? That's the question. I'm sure that this is probably just these pieces in here are probably a gram's worth, or I don't know. It's hard to tell with these flatter pieces. Probably close to 3/4, I would think, at least, because there's quite a few of them, and they're not. Not a bad looking little pan of metal there with our specimens. So all right, well, like I said, it's going to be it's hard to say the value of these things, but we'll go ahead and add up our weights and check our state. Like I said, you can see where that still has that that light beige powder there. That's the Nine Fingers Mining talc gold that's still prevalent in all these pads. It keeps reappearing as the more we rinse it out. I suck it up and it comes back. So that will be. You can see it on both sides. That's another big streak of it right there. So that's funny, man. That stuff's gonna be hanging around for some time to come. How funny is that? That's yeah, man. That's yeah. Like I said, that stuff was. It is not for the weekend panner by any means. It's a professional grade, really seriously professional grade stuff. I even say in the video that the video on it that Creed needs to push it as the ultimate pay dirt for the people that really want the challenge, because like I said, I just can't see a lot of people being able to get through that stuff any better than I did, or even as good as I did, depending on how much they've done it. Because I've done a lot of flour gold, a reasonable amount of flour gold, small gold. Like I said, the Gold Nugget sales bag and the Vendettas bag and the Black Poison, and all those were basically almost easy compared to what the heck is that? I got a big some kind of big moth dragonfly that dropped in and was actually it's got some jaws on it too, so I'm not gonna let him crawl me. So all right, well, hey, that's our gold. Is back in the snuffer. Our big piece is in there. We'll take it in and dry it up and see what we end up with. But yeah, once again, man, that's that's going to be neat to have to add to the collection for sure.
And just a quick wrap up. We have achieved our 165-degree internal temperature on our turducken. And as you can see, it's a beautifully roasted bird there. Or a flock of birds, as it turns out. So, like I said, you can make, like I said, the two legs are both turned up into the cavity of the bird this way. The wings they left the drumsticks intact, so you do have the leg bone in there to have a drumstick. But, yeah, it's the last hour was roasted with uncovered. So it went for about 4.5 hours total on this 11-pound turducken. And, and when you cut these now, you don't cut it like a regular turkey. You slice it across this way so that you get a layer of bird in each slice the way it goes out. So instead of slicing like you would normally do on the breast lengthwise, you cut it right across the middle all the way down. So happy Turkey Day. Well, all right. We have us a pan full of quartz gold. And actually, this little piece right here is the one that was in the tailings I went back through that had gotten away from me. Like I said, it looked like a little, I can't remember if it was either that one or this one. Well, no, it might have been this other one here. But one of those two pieces was in there. And plus this little tiny flake right there was in there. So, I kind of lost my place there. My neighbor just knocked on the back door and she brought me over a sample of her 18-hour smoked turkey that she just finished up this morning, and very tasty, very tasty. So yes, I'm a little distracted now from the turkey injection there, intervention there. So for the pre-Thanksgiving sample, she was wondering if I had some Tony Satcheries. She needed some to sprinkle on her dressing, or rice dressing, and yeah, I don't have any of that. I just use the injector on mine. So let's see. Let's look at our beautiful gold here and see what we got in with this quartz. So get this up and check out our big piece right here, which was that first big giant chunk. And there we have it, a nice 1.74 gram piece of gold there. That is, that's really nice. I said, as usual, I'm short on what I think. I don't remember what I said it was, but it's at least a gram. So yeah, so that's very cool. And then our second biggest piece, I think that's the first one we found when we were going through it, was that one with that beautiful quartz lacing around it. You can see where it wraps around that rock. Just like I said, just beautiful stuff. This is probably our most rocky piece as far as gold to rock ratio. And that one is a gram, 1.02, just a little bit over a gram. And then this another beautiful piece there where it's got the gold on this side bumped in, and you flip it over and you've got the rock in it, and you can see where the gold wraps around it there. Just very, very cool, beautiful. I love that. I love that look of that stuff like that. So let's see what that one weighs. A little over 0.8, 8.22, a little over 0.8 of a gram on that one. Very nice. And then our last big chunk here, which again is that nice lacy, like I said, where the gold's wrapped around the piece and spread out through it, kind of caps it off at the end. So again, you can see you're paying for a lot of rock as opposed to gold when you're doing this, but you know, somebody sees that, I could probably sell that one piece there for, you know, $150 if I put it on $150 or more, just because it has that look that I say that, I don't know, I've never sold any, but I bet you if you put it on the web for, yeah, for you know, a little over a half gram, 0.627 on that, I'll bet you could get $100 for that half a gram piece of gold there. So that stuff's like I said, it just depends on who sees it and who, you know, what they want. So let's go ahead. Where's my paper? My usual paper that I use is, oh, here we go. Oh. The turducken is cooking away. I said in the little video clip on it that it's 45 to 50 minutes a pound to cook this stuff, but it's actually for, that temperature was for if you're cooking at low temperature, 220 degrees in the oven, not 350. At 350, it should be about the same as a normal turkey as far as time-wise. It'll be about 4 hours to cook that 11-pounder. So let's see what we end up with if we got our 5 grams of gold. And of course, we don't have 5 grams of gold, but we do have 5 grams of material there, 5.232. So it's still moving around, but so yeah, they do add a little, throw a little extra in there just because of there is so much rock. I don't know how they gauge it for rock to gold ratio. Like I said, how much extra they might put in if you got more rock in it than you know, more rock for a piece of gold than the gold is on it. Maybe they'd put in a little extra more even than that. So 5.235 is our total. So let's add up the numbers and see what at least what the standard ROI on this would be at our regular, looking at it as regular gold. But like I said, it is not. You see that scale moves very drastically if you don't have it centered right on the rim like it's supposed to be. No, we're still creeping. 239. I'd rather have it higher than lower. Yeah. All right. We went from 235 to 239. So yeah, we're gonna count. We're gonna go with the 239. I'll take those extra hundreds. Move to 7979. So all right. Well, that's it. Let's run it up and see what we got out of this. Well, all right. I have got the numbers crunched on this rare and beautiful material here that sadly is no longer available. So I kind of feel bad showing you guys all this beautiful stuff that you can't get. Kind of like my chicken miner. I just tend to get lucky on getting stuff that at the end of it, and it's kind of funny. The last the first order I bought from GOLDBAY was buying his 2-bag combination of the 1 gram chunky and the 1 gram below spot bags in a combo. And literally the same thing. The day I bought it, I went back in the next day, and he had discontinued that line because he was going to start beefing up his bags and increase the wow factor. But again, I'd gotten probably the last bag that he sold of that combination. Just like this, I bought this. The next day, it was off the site completely, and it's still gone. So, you know, but you get to see it, and it's pretty cool. So, I don't know how much consolation that is, but at any rate, this stuff, we got 5.239 grams of our, you know, display specimen gold here. At regular gold price, I bought it at $1,848.79 an ounce the day I bought it, $59.44 a gram. At that cost, it comes out to $311.41 worth of material of gold value. I paid $313.95 for this, which gives me a 99% ROI. straight up just on the gold value of this. But like I said, these pieces would sell for 30-40% markup or more because they are pieces of art. You know, that's that's just the way what this stuff is. And even our smaller pieces back here that aren't getting the front center views, like I said, you can see little bits of material in that one, and it's you know, it's all beautiful stuff for sure. So I'm real happy with this. Like I said, I'm real sorry that I can't get more of it, because I'd go back and just get a single bag of it, or just like I'm gonna do on the on that crystalline gold I did. I bought it. I added 2 grams to the bag to get the bigger crystals, but I'm gonna go back and get one more bag of just the way he sells it in the 1 gram, just to show what you'd get if you just bought it regular. Plus, it gives me an excuse to buy more of that gold. It won't be the big crystals like I got in the first one, but it'll still be more of that crystalline, beautiful gold. So, and you can see what you'd get for $99 instead of, you know, $300 like I paid for it, adding grams of gold to it. So that you know, because a lot of people, you know, it's hard enough if we wanted to spend that much just on the basic part of it without adding, you know, a few $100s to something to beef it up. So I just want to show what you'd get if you just order, because he does still have that in his stock of the of that crystalline gold. It is still for sale. So it's man, I just do not know how to. I just can't use tweezers. Not a tweezer guy. But like I said, you can just on that, when you flip that over and you get the detail of that gold on the top and the look of that stuff, it's just man, it's just hard not to sit and look at it. And it's looks a little different when it's dry than it does when it's wet. Of course, when it's wet, it's even prettier. But I'm thinking I'll take a piece of this and put it in the solution with some of my crystalline gold, and we'll do a little short video of how some of this looks whenever it's cleaned up, and see if we get a real shine on it, because I think it would really pop. Some of it would really pop there if it was if we had the full color going of that beautiful shine. But so like I said, for $313.95 for 5 grams, $311 return on basic gold cost, 99% ROI. For specimen gold, that is, I don't think you can ask for more than that. So with that being said, that's a pretty happy turkey day right there for this old backyard prospector. And like I said, I'm thrilled. I'm gonna have some fun playing with it to see what I can do to, like I said, to shine it up, put a little clean on it. Get my stuff set up here, and so yeah, I'm like I said, I'm real happy with that. So with that being said, that will wrap up. I can't see if I'm on here or not. That will wrap up this Thanksgiving special of GOLDBAY Quartz Gold from Bayou Gold Guy. I am Bayou Gold Guy, wishing everyone the happiest and most thankful Thanksgiving Day. And like I said, even with everything that's going on, we still have more to be thankful for than just about any other country in the world. You know, the fact that we can overcome all of the crap that's going on now is just a testament to how strong this country is, and that we will prevail. But there's going to be some difficult stuff to get through in the next few years, and it's gonna take a lot. So, with that, we have to give us all more reason to be thankful for what we have, and I'm definitely thankful for all of you out there who watch and subscribe and comment. Like I said, I'm up to almost 120 subscribers now, so that's just astounding to me that many of y'all are willing to tune in and watch and comment on the live chats whenever these videos premiere, and makes it really fun. It's cool to interact with people like that. But I also have over 800 people that are unique viewers to my channel every month that shows up on my analytics that are not subscribed. You know, so that's 8 times the number of people that I have subscribed. So I have a lot of people out there that I never get to see or talk to or aware of, but you're still tuning in, and I appreciate y'all just as much. You know, it's like I said, it's just I've got them from different countries. So whatever country you're in, you know, thank you for tuning in down here to South Louisiana and seeing the doofy guy out in his backyard panning for gold. So like I said, I got a lot to be thankful for. Made it through the hurricane. We're recovering. You know, I got my little guys here. Right, baby pie. Yeah, she's a troublemaker. She's my little newest one, but and then my big boy's in there waiting for his Thanksgiving Day little bowl of special. So we're all good here. Got a big turducken going in the oven, and like I said, just a lot to be thankful for. And till the next time, then, my friends, thank you again for being here with me tonight on the, hopefully the live chat went through on this. So for those of you here live with me, thank you so much. And for everyone watching afterward, I hope you enjoyed seeing this stuff. And until the next time, a very happy Thanksgiving to you all. And peace out, my friends. Yes, that's I'm thankful for that. Beautiful. Yeah, she's just too cute. Say happy Thanksgiving, Angel. She just grunts. She doesn't much meow. And we need to give equal time to Erwin, my big 20-pound Black Panther. Right, big boy? He doesn't talk either. He's, huh? Squeak a little bit. Say happy Thanksgiving. All right. Well, that's it. Needed to show the whole family. And actually, the whole family now also includes my boy Kane, who's always at the back door, and is my little hurricane rescue that's become the outdoor kitty. He's always wanting the belly scratches. So, all right, now we got the whole family covered. Happy Thanksgiving to all. Well, since I'm still processing to post this, just a final look at the sliced turducken, where you see you've got it goes from the turkey here down to the chicken right here, and then the dark meat at the bottom is the duck, turkey, chicken, and duck. And as you slice down through it again, you see here's the turkey, then you hit the chicken here, and then at the very bottom, this dark meat is the duck breasts. So I'm hitting the top of the wing egg there. So yeah, just a quick final shot of that. And it is, believe me, it is delicious. That injection's got flavor all the way through the meat, perfectly juicy and roasted, and very tender, very delicious. So that's it. Happy Thanksgiving once again.